Clair Obscur Expedition 33, the devs of that game have already started working on their next project according to them. So there is going to be some DLC coming, but they specifically said they've said we're starting to plan and work on our next game. With many great ideas. So that means that there's a DLC coming, and they're already working on their next game. So but the thing that impressed me the most about this statement was not the fact that we're getting another game. I think we all pretty much knew that. With how successful it is, how could we not get another game? But the thing that impressed me the most is this quote right here. We aim to keep the studio small and agile, maintaining a strong creative vision for a unique artsy game. That's our DNA and how we work. And I've said this many times talking about this. I really wish that more studios would take this approach. I think that a lot of times, and this is true in business in general, it's not just a game development thing. But a lot of times, success in something will spur you to try to grow, and then you try to grow too fast, and that causes a lot of problems later on down the line. Trust me, I know this from personal experience. And so in game development, their choice to stay a smaller studio is I think what most studios need to move towards, because I think about it, the biggest games that have come out this year and performed the best came from smaller indie studios. Expedition 33 being one of them, Hollow Knight Silksong being another. What's that one? Schedule 1. There's that game that's tearing up the Steam charts right now, called Mega Bonk. That was made by a solo dev. So clearly you don't need a huge team to make a quality game. And what a huge team does is it causes a huge overhead. And then, if your game doesn't sell well, or there's a dip in the market, or people don't have money to pay for games, then you can end up going bankrupt or worse. So it's really encouraging to see a lot of studios do this, because Team Cherry did the same thing. After the success of Hollow Knight, they didn't hire anybody. They didn't expand. They stayed small. They started working on Silksong, and look how that has performed for them. And then now we have, Sandfall Interactive doing the same thing with the success of Expedition 33. So hopefully people are starting to catch on. It seems like they are, and that's good, because that means that we will get better quality games from tighter, more focused, more passionate people, instead of big corporations pumping out, Dragon Age the Veilguard and Assassin's Creed Shadows and all this crap that's just not as good as what these smaller teams are making.